Today we're just starting with a piece of wild cherry, and I simply just put it in the chuck jaws and clamp right down on the bark. This limb was fairly round, and if you're careful, you really don't need to make a tenon for a small project like this. I'm using a 40-40 grind bowl gouge here for some spindle work. It's a little hard to control all the details, but I found out that it really works pretty efficiently at removing a lot of material fast, and it does a fairly good job. You'll see me here in a second. I'm gonna grab a spindle detail gouge. Right here is the spindle detail gouge. A little easier to control, doesn't quite remove material as good. So I kind of use that 40-40 bowl gouge just to get a rough shape quickly, and then I'll grab this detail gouge to kind of fine tune, smooth up the shape that I'm looking for. So I basically have the overall shape that I want for the top of the mushroom here, and then I just kind of marked a few spots with my parting tool. Now I have the detail gouge back, just removing a lot of mass, a lot of material. This is tight corners, so you just have to be careful not to let those wings hit the two slopes. You can get a catch there. Just not really dangerous in this size of wood, but it can destroy all of the work that you've done on this project. Trying to just form a little base here. I really don't know what shape I want on these, and I just kind of go with the flow and just kind of see what develops and what my eye seems to think that it needs to go to. So, you know, I try to make all of the mushrooms just look different. Sometimes I'll get on the internet and look at natural mushroom pictures. And sometimes I'll just look and see what other woodworkers, you know, what shapes they've used, and kind of copy some of their designs or give me some ideas. Or maybe you're like my kids and they're Nintendo fans, and I will look at the old Mario mushrooms and try to copy one of those. But whatever, you know, just be a little variety I find at the craft bazaars. You just never know what people's tastes are. So a mushroom that you don't like, someone else may just fall in love with. And one that you love sometimes won't ever sell because no one else likes it. So I just create a variety. That way you've got something that maybe someone will like, right? Here I am sanding it out. It's pretty much the overall shape that I want. Just want to take this time to thank all of my subscribers. I really appreciate the support. It's been a good year. I've really increased my subscriptions this year, and I appreciate it. The channel's actually become pretty serious now. Here I'm putting on the wood butter that you've seen me use before. It's just a beeswax and mineral oil combination, and you can see how good this wild cherry looks. And then I'll turn the lathe on and buff it at a really high speed. This wild cherry was off of my property here in southern Ohio, and man, I'm gonna have to turn some more of it because it really looks good. I did sell some of these at the craft bazaar that I was at recently. People like these. So more to come of this type of wood, I believe. Here I'm just cutting it off. You can part this off. I find it sometimes easier just to saw it off. And there you are, a simple little mushroom. Thanks for watching.